Well, hello. My name is Daddy-O. And again, I cracked myself up today. All right, here we go. I'm going to talk about two things here. I'm going to try to get to two things today. First of all, we're going to start off with this. You can't do an Uber rental. All right, stop it. Don't even think about it no more. End of story, okay? Won't happen. Today, I went and watched a couple of these gurus on their channels talking about pretty much the same thing I talk about. Now, if you're new here, hang on to the end of the video, all right? Hang on. There's going to be some stuff in here, all right? And it may interest you. And if you're new here, subscribe, ring the bell, do the thumbs up, buy Daddy-O a cup of coffee. You can do all that here, all right? I'm laughing because I've done this before. I started this video, all right, and I didn't turn my mic on. I got to the end of this video and realized my light wasn't blinking up here. My lights were blinking up here, showing that I wasn't connected with my mic. So I was laughing, all right? So sometimes Daddy-O can crack himself up. Anyway, and sometimes I have to crack myself up when I go watch videos of other people talking about doing the Uber rental. I have not done that. I've tried to stay away from it. Well, lo and behold, something popped up in my feed today showing me about someone else talking about a rental. So I clicked on it. Well, I said, let's search it. So I went up and searched it, talking about the Uber rental. And here come up some of my videos were mixed in there, but here come up all these other people that I'm not familiar with. So I started looking at the thumbnails and the titles and stuff like that. And I realized that some of these guys are not in favor of it. They don't like it. Let's go watch some videos. Let's see what they're saying. What's happening here? Why are they thinking about it different than I am? Well, it didn't take long to figure it out. Some of the guys on here, that when you go watch their videos now, try to listen or pay attention, see if they tell you in their videos how long they have been doing it. I watched a video a while ago of a guy shooting it down, and he was shooting it down, talking about, well, you might have to do it if your vehicle's in the shop, you have to get it worked on, you might have to rent a vehicle for a period of time. He could understand that, but it wouldn't be for a long period of time. He can see how renting for a long period of time really paid off. Let me explain some things. It pays off. It pays off because here's what you're going to do. You're going to work more in a rental, in a story, which means you're going to make more money, all right? Yes, go watch some of these other guys' videos. I highly recommend it, that shoot it down, that talk about, and just watch their videos and listen to them and try to see if they're telling you how long they've been doing it. I've been doing this for over 3 years consistently. I have not been out of a rental vehicle for 3 years. My guys over there, I'm not the only one, because my guys over there at my agency told me last time I talked with them, because I asked them about that, that they have 17 of us. I work near a big city. There are 17 of us drivers that have had vehicles from them for over 3 years. I'm not the only one out here. So if I'm out here doing it and I'm making money, and 16 other guys over there, guys and girls, are doing it, and they're keeping their vehicles because they're making money, we figured something out, all right? So watch these other guys, listen to them, listen exactly what they're telling you, everything, okay? Because I've explained how to do this in many videos, and why it works. You know, you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of stuff when you're renting, all right? That's why I've done it for so long, because I don't have to worry about going to work. I don't have to worry about the other vehicle sitting out in my yard. I can just let it sit over there. It's not depreciating. It's staying clean. I can use it when I want to, when I need to. Other than that, I got a rental vehicle that is fully provided for me with all the benefits that come along, roadside, blah, 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 blah. You've heard me talk about it. If you've never seen it, go watch some other videos. You have a lot of benefits that come along with renting a vehicle. So you can't just shoot it down because you only did it for a short period of time and didn't try to make it a business. See, I've explained that in other videos. I made my Uber my business. It works for me. This is my storefront. We've talked about that many a times. So go watch some of these other guys' videos, especially the ones that are trying to shoot it down. Listen to them. You say, Daddy-o, why in the world are you telling me to go watch someone else's videos? Because you need to see both sides. You need to hear both sides of the spectrum and what is best for you. I'm not going to discourage that at all. I encourage it, in fact. All right, that's how you get the full story on what you want to do. I want you fully informed if you go out, step out and do this. Now, if you do step out to rent a vehicle and to try the program, make it work. Work it. I've told you how to do that. So work it. That's all you got to do is just go out and work it. All right. Let's talk about something else real quick. How many of you drivers, if you're a driver out there, I want to know this. Please leave me a comment. Do you do this or not? Do you do cash runs? Cash runs. I didn't. What happens is when it first come out, I deselected and said, no, I don't want to do cash runs. All right. Instantly, within a day, I got a cash run. I didn't realize it until I went and picked the kid up. So I went ahead and I finished off the cash run. Got him to his house, and the fare, it said on the thing I was supposed to collect $10, 10 something. The guy handed me 12. So I collected the Uber fare, my portion. Now, the other day, they take that, let's just say it was $5 was Uber's portion of the fare. At the end of the day, your total when you go to cash out is going to be $5 less than what is showing on your screen. All right. There's no big deal with that. All right. I don't mind doing it. I'm not going to carry a whole bunch of money. I'm not going to do long cash runs. That's for darn sure. But short cash runs, don't mind them at all because I made a few extra dollars on top of what the fare was supposed to be. So you can play a little game there and make a few extra dollars. I don't mind cash runs as long as they're close to me. I'm not going to do those big cash runs. That's the part about the cash stuff here, okay? So don't worry about not accepting them because it's just the same as turning down a run. It doesn't hurt you at all. So let's get over this. You can't do a rental. Don't do it. Don't try it. I'm going by what some of these other guys are out here saying. They're saying, no, don't do it. It don't work. It works. All right. So, and there are guys out here that says it does work. So go look at my comments. I said that the other day in a video. If you're interested in doing it, go read some of the comments from people on here, on this channel, that have made it work, that are making it work. I have people that I get comments from here. Last week, I got a couple comments from people saying one had just gotten their vehicle and already saw within 2 days they were making more money. Let's see. Another one said that they had was going tomorrow, the next day. They had already made arrangements and they were doing it. Another one told me his daughter had started doing it. And he was replying to my video, let me know that his daughter had just started doing it, and within 1 week she was making more money. She was more than making her fee to pay her. She was happy, and that's why if you're an Uber driver, that's all we want to be out here is happy. All right, we don't want no controversies. Okay, so yeah, you can't do a rental, so don't go try to do it. All right, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna work for you. So they say. Anyway. Daddy-o out for this moment. Sun's starting to come in my window here. I got to move. Anyway, Daddy-o out for the day. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening. Bye.